Okay, so today we're putting together a charcuterie board. It's like so popular, but for good reason, because doesn't it seem like everyone has some sort of food restriction these days? So I'm not talking because I have all the tummy issues too, so there's plenty of things that I'll eat and won't eat too. But the charcuterie board is very accommodating to so many different people. So, you know, let's say you're vegan or you have vegan friends. I was vegan for many years, and there are many delicious cheeses that you can get. If you're doing chocolate, make sure it's dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. If you have gluten-free friends, so many gluten-free crackers you can put out. Carnivore friends, it's got carnivore written all over it. And just that regular person who is lucky enough to eat whatever they want, it's perfect for them too, because it's just so good. And it's easy to just put out, either put it in the middle of a table and everyone sits and, you know, grazes on it, or put it, you know, off somewhere and people can just wander around and, you know, pick different things off of it. It's just really the perfect sort of appetizer. Today I'm just making it for my Mahjong friends. They're coming over. I usually just put out nuts, but we're in the holiday season and I want to do something special for my girls. So we'll just put a little something together. You know, with the charcuterie board, you can make it as elaborate or as simple as you want. I think we're kind of going down the middle, closer to the simpler side, I think. And so let's put on our aprons and start cutting up cheese and making a charcuterie board. So I pulled everything out that I thought I was going to use in this charcuterie board, and it's a lot. I tend to get carried away. So since it's not a lot of people, I may cut back. We'll see. Let's start cutting up the cheeses. I'll zoom you in and we'll figure out. I've got, so this is it's a cutting board. This is the one, I'm just gonna use this. This cutting board is gonna be my charcuterie plate. This is my cutting board that I'm actually gonna cut everything on. We've got our cheeses chopped up, sliced up, cut up. I've got my meats out. I figured let's do the salami rose. So I have my wine glass. If you don't know how to do this, you just take a wine glass and you put, can you see that? You see, you put the salami just around the edge. Then you overlap the next one and you put that one in. And then you just continue all the way around. And you want to get it nice and full so that they overlap, and pretty much there's like filled up in the middle there. You know, I'm doing this today just to kind of show you in case you want to do something fancy, but it's not really my shtick to do this because I'm all about making food accessible for people to eat. I find if things are too pretty or too fancy, people don't want to be the first one to disrupt a display. So I tend to be more on the side of putting the food out in a way that people will eat it, because that makes me happy when people eat my food. So I make sure that the cheeses are all chopped. I feel like if it's not cut up, people don't eat it. And I want people to eat my food. I don't want leftovers. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna put this right in the middle. Oopsie. Let's stick, where was that one? Was it right there? We can stick it back in, right? All right, so there's our rose. And then let's just work around that. All right, so I'm doing messy cheese because this one here, the Robusco, was very just crumbly. So I kind of like that. I like the look of just kind of crumbles of cheeses. These ones sliced a little better, so we can sort of line those up if we want to a little bit, but all different sizes. I'm just enjoying, and the fun thing about doing a charcuterie plate is that it's so creative. Like, I don't think I've done two anywhere near the same. I decided to just put some celery and some of these carrots in here. So we have that. I've never gotten these before. Okay, leave a spoon in there. Some olives. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the olives, the gherkins. I'm gonna put all the pickles in the same container. I'm just living on the wild side today. Open it. Okay, I'm just gonna put the honey straight out on there. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna put this in a little dish because it's a little messy. And then I'll this I'm not gonna cut up because it's a spreadable thing, so I'll just put the knife in like that. And let me put the meat in between the cheeses here. So let's put it over in this corner. And you just kind of put it on like. So if you want to get all the exotic fancy cheeses, you can do that or not. To be honest, I don't know cheeses that well, but sometimes if I think the people are coming do really know cheeses, I'll just go by price. So right or wrong, if something looks expensive, I'm like, oh, maybe I should get that. Mortadella. How should we put the mortadella out? Let's put it in quarters like that. So we'll put it right there. That'll be the little meat section over there. And just fold it. So cut them into little pieces so people can just grab little pieces and not have to try and tear it off. So just put little pieces here and there. Sprinkle them in wherever you see. Now we're just sort of filling in holes. So if you see a hole, fill it in. And now for the pear, what you can do is you can put it in some water with some lemon juice, and that will keep it, because I always sort of don't want to put out apples or pears because always thinking about them looking brown, and then that looks so unappealing to have that on your table. So I often won't put it, but then I learned this little trick that if you just soak them in some water with lemon, that helps to keep it from turning brown. So this is milk chocolate. I like just breaking it up and just having little chocolate pieces all around. Okay, this was not working out for me. It is too squished. I am stressed, so I called in reinforcements and I got another little one here. I'm trying to keep it small, but it's kind of out of control. And let's put some meat over there. How about we put some meat there and some meat there and drizzle some cheese in between. And let's just put some chocolate over here. so now we have a pretty big gap over here. So I'm thinking, let's grab a little bowl to put some of the nuts in. Let's have a mixed nuts here. Have these around. Here's the moral of the story. Be careful. Do not get as much stuff as me because it gets out of control quick. I've gone down from this one. We're just a small little group of ladies. We'll just do a small to like 3 plates. So I put out my keto crackers and I sliced up that piece of bread so that's nice and hot. And I went and picked some rosemary out of my garden. So I'm just gonna go and put that around. It smells so good. And just to give it a little je ne sais quoi, a little zing, a little zang, we'll just put that here and there. And so it's all set out. I'm all ready for everyone to arrive. It looks good, it looks yummy, that's for sure. But lesson to learn, go easy on it because these charcuterie plates can get out of control real quick. So I hope they make a dent in it. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Talk to you later. Bye.